faut allumer le tableau des points, s'il vous plaît. Bonjour à tout le monde, bienvenue à ce premier match de la deuxième journée des Championnats d'Europe 2026 de Tchoukball à Macolin. Herzlich willkommen zu dieser zweiten Tag dieser Europäischen Meisterschaft 2026 in Magglingen. Le premier match de la journée sera un match de la compétition féminine et il verra s'affronter les équipes de l'Allemagne et de la Suisse B. But first, the three referees for this match, we have Andrea Bonora, Ellie Frost and Giacomo Colombo. Und jetzt ein großes Beifall für die Mannschaft von Deutschland. Et maintenant, veuillez accueillir sous vos applaudissements l'équipe de Suisse. B. And I will let the referees start the match. Donc pour ceux et celles qui ne l'avaient peut-être pas encore compris, l'équipe Suisse B ne peut pas se qualifier pour les phases finales, mais elles auront quand même envie de montrer ce qu'elles savent faire, donc il faut s'attendre à un match disputé tout de même. Voilà.
Welcome everybody for the day 2 of the European Tchoukball Championship. After day 1, which was amazing, Mr. Beck, we here again for the day 2. We're heading with a match which is between Switzerland B and Germany, which, just to remind all of you, if it's the first time you are watching the Tchoukball Championship, the host can make 2 teams, A and B, which the B cannot be in the standings. They're playing fair and square, but in the end, Switzerland B will finish always last. It's just Switzerland A which is working to make it to the top.
Have fun, gather some experience, and share some good energy. That's what we're here for. Welcome everybody. We hope you had a nice sleep and that you have some energy to watch the game with us today.
We have so many good games, but for these things we will talk in later, because as well, of course, there is the clash of the titans, as I would call.
That's
Et donc,
our
c'est l'équipe
last
d'Allemagne
match
qui commencera
of the day, I
avec le
believe.
ballon lors de cette première
Are you believe?
Die
I
Mannschaft
think so. I'm
Deutschlands
pretty sure.
fängt
Are
mit
you
dem Ball
sure?
an.
Are you sure?
Das erstes Drittel.
If I go and see if it's not the last
Bon
one,
visionnage à tous.
I will start to be upset.
No, but I know because my brother is playing, and my parents are coming. My grandparent is coming. So
Maybe my colleague know much better than me the timetable. I know that I will be here, so that's the only thing that I know for sure.
I will be downstairs cheering.
You're cheering. Aye. Don't come anymore here.
Go Switzerland. Go Switzerland.
It's fine. Always be nice with the other team, but be happy to see that. I would say that. Oh yeah, I see here is the last game. The last game here, not the last game there. Because the last game of the day, to be totally frank, is Germany with United Kingdom. That one I will go over there and see.
On the other sports hall.
Indeed. You are right.
Okay.
So yeah, you will be down, I will be here, starting to shouting as much as I can. Remember that at 5 will be Switzerland, Italy, men. At okay, I was thinking it was as well the Swiss girl shouting. At the 1:30 there will be Italy with Switzerland A women.
Oh, that's another great match. to
Yeah, the funny
watch.
part is hear my voice. You will not hear it tomorrow. Because, I mean, of course, guys, you watching, there is so many important match we have as well.
And
Oh, the match
We
started.
have-
Yeah.
the start of the match with the great catch and very quick
I don't
shot
know.
again.
I don't know if you saw yesterday the match between UK and Spain. There was a number 5. If you have the opportunity to see a game from Spain, you see number 5 is always when he make a point, he is like open his arm, like he make a score a goal like in football, and the lady which is in the middle. Sorry, right now, number 18, which you don't see on the screen. Cruz, she's making the same one. I saw Cesar version 2.0. It was so funny because I saw her like, yeah! It was so funny. But now, go back to the match with good defense by Spain. Spain was yesterday, by Switzerland B, which is already 2-0 with the German trying to play into side to side. We're passing back to number 8. They're going up for a good 70
And
degree.
Switzerland B with a very, very good start at 3-0. I wonder what they had for breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast?
I just had some nice cereals.
Some milk as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking if you eat the cereal without anything, it would be crazy. In the meantime, first point for Germany, which from the left, they make a good, really low shoot. Right now, Switzerland playing with the 3 passes for a 90, but there is a good catch from the girls from Germany. And this is a good point, high ball. Yeah, I was saying, if you eat just cereal without milk or coffee, I will start to be scared how you could eat it.
No.
I had some ham, some bread, and some eggs.
Ooh.
Just one. So, single
one?
as egg. And tea. Tea is important for the vocal cord, remember that.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, we saw a couple of points from both sides. 3-2 for the Swiss girl. Let's see what will happen here, because this is the thing. I think I spoke as well with Fabian, the guy is commentating here, and see how the girls are so good defending, but the idea is the Swiss are good at defending so much, which I'm thinking I would love to see so many defensive plays by the Swiss girl. Nice shoot, but unfortunately touched the line. So it's a ball for Germany, which maybe they will try with Sophie. No, they're trying to play with Kalna, which is passing still on the field to number 6, which make the point. Dizing making a great shoot.
Ooh.
This was a nice one. Ball back to Germany.
An attempt to fake, but Germany did not have it.
The things here, as you saw it, there wasn't possibility to pass it. The defense was there, really strong, already there. So it was an easy catch because she doesn't get the possibility to move and running, so to make power to the shoot.
Yep.
The counter-attack is important, but on the same point, you need to make it the right way, you know? Germany has the possibility, you see, as a really good defense. Now they need to work in these little things, as a speed of counter-attack and how to work on that. A good second line. Oh, unfortunate. I think number 20, Sophie, was this doesn't look back, where Dizing has coming from the back. Unfortunate for them.
And a nice catch from number 5, Natalia Ikis.
This is a good one. This is a good one, but Dizing has the ball.
And a little bit of confusion.
Oh. Ouch.
An
Ouch.
unfortunate
Shoot.
shot.
Shot. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry, Annika.
An unfortunate happening for Annika Schott, who left the court.
Just to remember about the rules. The things is, if you getting out without any point, you cannot enter the other person. So as you saw right now, they was playing 6 and not in 7. It's getting back as well the other player. Now they are looking what went to the goal, which I am deeply sorry for Annika. I hope she can get better and get back to the matches, because remember that all 4 teams, they will play in the playoff, because there's a UK, Italy, Switzerland,
And Switzerland.
no, there are
Oh.
5. I am deeply sorry. We both need more caffeine in our veins. If you take coffee.
I do.
No, this is, I don't want that. Why?
Aren't there
Wait, here we are.
Danish woman?
Sorry, Germany, Italy, Switzerland, and UK.
Okay.
So 4 people, so they will play anyway.
Ooh.
A try, which was a given point, unfortunately, for the German girls. A 5-8 is the result in this start.
I believe she had to jump earlier because she didn't have one more step. That would have been a trouble.
That was a nice shot by
Oh, and a
the
strong-
Germans. Ow! Unlucky. It was a nice shot by Rostock. Unfortunately that the shoot was not getting through. Sophie Zukana, which is passing to her teammate. Good catch by Ikez.
Ikis.
Ikize.
Ikis, I believe.
Ikiz? Okay.
That's how we
I-
would say it.
I believe more in you than me. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm thinking people who watch the games, more the Swiss guys or Swiss girl, watching the game and be like, who is this one who will make mistakes to all our last game? I'm sorry. I am a bad person learning and reading stuff. But right now, a good job.
And again, the Swiss girls have been really, really impressive with the speed of how quickly they can have a shot when they do a good defense.
Because number 18, that I hear Miss Kruth, Miss Cross, yes, I say right. She's always on the line because they are playing a 3-1-3. As far as I see.
Because here I see something quite interesting. Number 18
is a libero.
Is a libero.
Which means she play in the middle.
And she always go on the defense on every side.
No, technical. Okay, you have it two ways. A person who run that much, so you could play the 4-3 all the time.
Yep.
Or you play a 3-1-3, where the libero is always on the second line and is the one to command the second line.
Okay.
The things when you do it in second line, normally there are different ways to play. In example, if you have an also expertise guy, like my team, for example, if I go into the second line, I'm the one to tell them where to positioning. Like I am the first one. I'm like the libero. See, she's already there. It's coming the other player running, and so she's like dictates where the second player needs to move.
Okay, okay. Does she make gestures or
You
indicating?
I mean, in this kind of environment, they know already how to play there.
Okay.
When you are new, you can like tell them, stay there, go straight.
Yeah, because like in the middle of a point, where when everything is moving, you cannot really talk or communicate that easily.
Talk no, but the things is really important.
And we have a change
Good
of
switch.
side. But
Good job by Sophie, good catch.
the 4 German girls were already set up to defend.
Good catch. Wow, that was nice.
By Fanny Vuillemin.
Can you say again the last one? Sorry.
Vuillemin?
Bien, merci.
Yeah, that was nice enough.
Thank you.
Oh.
Shoes out. Just wait for her, poor girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Rostock. What was that? That was nice. That was nice indeed.
As we approach the 10-minute mark of the first period, we see that Switzerland is a little bit ahead, and for everybody's kind of surprise, I guess.
I think in some way yes, in some way no. I mean, I think that Switzerland has already a good base in Tchoukball, which means that either the second team can do good stuff.
Yeah.
I think as well, Germany missed at number 10, Rostock. Sorry. Shot. Annika, I'm deeply sorry for that. Which was the starter, and always is a little bit crazy when you're not ready to entry to get in mind to start, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that can happen.
And
on
a really big jump from number 17, Agnes Rostock.
She's Rostock, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we have as well
But I wonder
sisters, I
what
imagine.
happened.
I have Agnes and Selma. Whatever, the thing is this one, you have to remember that she entered and all these things, so they need to think. And as well, is a game where Germany can try to improve in something, you know?
And number 20, Meghna Nagarajan.
The
was
one
able to fight.
who's commentating as well here. You will hear her today at 2:30.
For which match?
I will tell you now. I need to remember myself.
Absolutely. And we have another quick set from Switzerland, but Germany was able to catch it. And a change of side that was maybe a little too fast.
It's Denmark and Spain.
Denmark against Spain.
Right now, let's see the movements. Number 9 is passing there, trying for the 70.
Ooh.
Good job by Tara. Which she was still. That's a good thing. Reading as well the high of the shoot is important. Because you need, if you are still and is shooting the right on the mouth or the stomach, it's much more easy to catch it. And this is another thing that I want to talk about. Having a really important and a really aggressive second line, going straight next to the first line, time to time is a good thing, but on the same page, it could be not a good thing, because as you see here, they passed by the second line, the third line was not that near.
Yep.
So you need to have a good positioning in this way. Still, a good job by the German girls, which are trying to play in this way. A good catch.
And I would believe having an aggressive second line would also cost quite some energy.
Yeah.
Because it takes quite a toll to run from side to side every time there's a swap of sides.
I will say one thing, because I know our let's say trainer from Empoli don't watch now. Yesterday I was walking from your house where I'm sleeping to here. This morning I woke up and my legs was really hurting a little bit at the start. After a shower was better. So think about that. Running all the time, second line really deeply aggressive. Just to make the idea, is a really a pendant walk. So you have to do a lot.
Yeah, because right now we are in Macolin, or in French, or Magglingen in German, and it's quite a big sports complex. We have the Federal Office of Sports over here, and it is a huge training facility. I believe you can train pretty much every sport here.
I saw here so many people going around.
Yeah, many clubs train here, and we also have quite a handful of elite level athletes.
But I don't see, I imagine, because as well there is no football, because of course there is the club, the professional clubs have their own sport hall and all these things.
Yeah, I believe
just like athletic sports.
Yeah, pretty much.
A good job by the Germans, which trying to play fast. And Agnes make a good point for Germany.
On the fly.
As you like it. Funny things, I was just seeing right now, in the end of the first half, that the sisters are playing on the same frame. Whereas Agnes and Selma playing together. I want to see now, just a moment, the momentum to understand, because I think Germany has a good momentum in the middle of the first period. As you see here, it's going up. Afterwards, it's coming next to 0, which means it was a good momentum for Germany, but not that much. And afterwards, in the end, they catch back, but Switzerland got there. Is a much important thing for me is the 2 points. If you can understand with me, chat, the top down of Switzerland, which was when there was, I think as well, so many good defense and straight points. And the second point, where you see nearby to the 0, is where Germany start to connect points, which is so important as well to make you understand how the game is flowing up and down. It's not about just the point, it's about how the game is working out.
Yeah, so if let's say you do a lot of defenses in a row.
Defense which is moving to points, you see the momentum going really on your point, on your sides.
Yeah.
This is really important. Let's say, take some water. Oh, sorry, in this case for you guys in the live, take some coffee, because it's 9:17. Maybe you woke up right now just to see the European Tchoukball Championship,
or even it could be 8 for our
UK people. So have a coffee, have something. See you in a minute
for the second period.
Welcome back for the second period of the match between Germany and Switzerland B.
The second out of 3 periods, to remind our viewers. It is played in 3 periods of 15 minutes for this tournament.
And just to remember as well, because if you're just watching the Swiss Championship, you play 320, and this is something that I'm always really looking forward, because 320s are really a lot.
Yeah. And we have the start of the second period.
You see now here how already the speed of the passes can help a lot.
Yeah.
Here Switzerland just played it so good, so clean, that it was really much more easier for them to make a point. Let's see now the German girls what they will do. Is coming Koya, which made a good point. Unfortunate for Magna, which doesn't catch the ball.
Let's see if the German girls are able to catch up. You could see during the little break that the coach from Germany had quite a lot of things to say to them. Let's see if that translates into...
That, I imagine, is normal as well. I mean, you're coming here with the second team of Switzerland and you are like, guys, I mean, girls, we need to work on it because we need to win this match. As well for the morale, which is so much important for you to understand that we need to win.
And the ball just slipped out of the hands of Louise Merienne, but she took that as a funny thing. She was smiling.
Unfortunate for Malena, and it is say as a touchline or just falling down. Dizzying for Tara. Tara passing by one of the two sisters and the other Rostock sister.
And the referee is calling for a given point, which means the ball hit the inside of the line, or the ball didn't go far enough.
There are many ways to say that. The British say as well inside the D, because it's like a D. It's not wrong.
Oh.
Or we say normally area in Italian.
Oh, yeah. The zone.
Area, the zone, yeah.
La zone en français.
Me and another good friend, which was with me an esport commentator in Italy, we call it the fly zone.
Okay.
Because it's like you need to jump, so you need to fly and not to run. So we call, normally we say the guy is starting to jump in the fly zone. And that's a nice catchy way to say that. Number 9, a good job by the Rostock and Tara, and a good counter attack. That is so much important for the for the Germans to make a good point, a good catch by Sophie. Tara coming and plays still on the same field, and a good catch by Magna, which now plays still on the same side. Pay attention now because the last attack on the frame is 1. You need to go on the opposite side, Tara. Remember that. Good job to pass into the Rostock sister. And then now a good 70, which is a nice point for her.
And that's a strong point because we had so many defenses in a row, which makes it even more powerful.
Really important is long in distance, the girls, and there was just 2 people in defense, closer maybe too much, Sophie and Koya.
And a high angle throw that was able to go on the side of everyone in the defense.
As you saw it, was Kroyer and Sophie Trossin, which is like was behind. And so you cannot have a good foresight. It's a good defense by Germany, which make a really good job back to the Rostock, who's trying to shoot, but a good catch by Michelet. Back again to the opposite side. They trying to play fast. They're trying to play on the whole field. And another good catch by the German girls. Tara back to Diesling. She can try to shoot. It's passing to her teammates. A good shot between the two players. That was a nice point.
And as you can see, Germany is gathering quite some momentum in this start of the second period. They are slowly closing the gap between them and Switzerland B.
Let's try to see now a good 70. Is a whoopsie, they call it.
They are not sure
if it
what
was a
happened,
point or a catch.
so they will give back the ball to Germany. Oh, and that was a strong pass.
Too much. Back to Switzerland, which is trying to play on the really good side. And there was a nice point by Willemien. No?
Vuillemin?
Vuillemin. Merci. Which making a really good job making so many points. Tara to the sisters was trying to do a good 45. A nice thing to see, if you saw on the camera, the player move her body like to be on the parallel way with the field. So like a Superman, I will say. Because she jumped so much wide. A good job by Agnes. Good shot by her. By defense by her, sorry. Now we're moving. Diesling goes, trying to go back to the place. You saw how she jumping distant from the line. So for shooting this way, you need to move your body to move the hands more near to the frame.
Yeah.
Which means you jumping like a Superman, which is working, so you cannot say nothing. But normally when you try to do this kind of shot, you are trying to be more near the line because you have all the body in control. Because think about that, you need to do jump, do Superman and coming back on the feet. You cannot jump and just falling down on the knees.
Do a push-up or something?
Yeah, push-up indeed. A good second line by the Germans. Diesling passing is a good second line from the German girls. A nice one from Kashnek, which she make it higher enough to make the point.
What I think is interesting is that we have not seen many 0-degree shots from both teams, which means the defense can stay at quite a high angle and be quite together, which I think translates here into many defenses.
I mean, I imagine the idea of if you are not feeling good enough to make the 0, it's good to make a 20 or 30 degrees. Doesn't matter. My trainee said it's much better to have a different kind of shoot. 20, 40, 60, 70 already is a good angle to cover. 20 to 70 because yes, the defense is still there, but you can shoot on different people. More than just make just 0.
Okay.
0 right now is a really, my opinion, and the best shoot you can do. But having more area, wide area, is better than have like just 1.
Yeah. But because you can see, I would guess the men team, Switzerland and Italy, are really good at doing it, and really opens up the defense because someone has to cover often the 0 degree.
Yeah, totally right.
And then it creates gaps, and then you can try to aim between them.
This is something we could ask to our dear colleague Dom as well, which was a coach as well. Fabian is coaching the kids. He's much better as a kid. So because we know Switzerland B are all young girls, to learn just the 0 or to learn all the kind of shoot, and afterwards you go there be like start to learn the 0.
Yeah.
Because 0, yes, is open on the defense, but it's just 1. If I know you playing this way, I will put every time the foresight to you and have 1 defense over there.
Yeah.
1 defender. Oh, sorry, guys.
And I guess if you're only able to hit the 0, then you will not be able to hit between the gap you created by threatening the 0.
It is another cup of tea, because if you have the player starting with a 0, make the feint and pass the ball, the player which is defending is over there sitting, and so the other player is like, what I can do? I cannot run towards the frame.
That's true. You have to be careful not to disrupt the other team, because in Tchoukball you are not allowed to disrupt at any point the other team. You are only allowed to defend and attack.
If you are in this portal or you are wanting to come to this portal to see the next games, I want to tell you one thing. The Toto Hall, and we can see from here, there is a QR code on the wall which give you the rules of Tchoukball. So I imagine there will be mostly French or German. That's why we have the rules in German or in French. But if you come and enjoy to come to see the finals, maybe Sunday, and you don't understand fully the rules, there is a QR code here, which was really a smart move.
And also a reminder that the entrance is free for everyone to watch.
Of course.
Feel free to come and cheer for your team or just see some nice Tchoukball.
Good job by the Swisser. In the meantime, is just a 3-point gap. We are talking the last 4 seconds is a given point, which the referee called. I mean, I think in Sunday will be fire. We have the M40, the women and the men final. I think so. There is the M40, and it's not on Saturday.
I'm pretty sure we have at least the semi-finals from the M40 today, later this afternoon.
We have the final of all the 3. Yeah, I say right. All the 3. It's like one after another. So, yep. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes. Tara passing to her teammate, which making a good spin shoot, but it was the defender, so not really worth it. And the Swiss make 1 point, and they change in the side from the 2 player between Mermot and I think it was Keys.
Yeah,
Keys.
Yeah,
C'est ça.
That's right.
They're trying to move the lines, just understand if their shoot can be better. Number 8 made a mistake. Bracelli. Oh, Bracelli. I need to understand if you need to put the Italian accent or...
I would say with an Italian accent.
Thank you very much. Because Magna, when she came here, she put as well to Bayuti, the French accent, Bayuti. And I was like, so is it French or Italian? Tell me, guys.
No, but if we try to have an Italian accent, sometimes we can get pointed at for our mispronunciation, but maybe either way is bad for us.
Anyway, let's talk about Tchoukball. It's a 1 minute and 45 till the end of the second period. It's a 33-29. And whoa! There was a nice defense. Tara doesn't want to shoot. It's going a second line, which I need to say was a funny part to see. But anyway, the defenders is coming. Second line, Tara.
And there, I think you could see all the 4 German girls were not moving at all, because there was not another Swiss player that would be able to catch the ball and threat a shot from the other side of the frame.
Indeed. Indeed. Back and forth for the Germany, which made the point. Still 4 points differences between the 2 teams. Now the Swiss are trying to play with the 3 passes, and a good one. Tara was not on the ground in time, unfortunate for her. So right now, the Germans are trying to do something. But see, the fast play from the Switzers. And Tara is there on the second line. We are making the last shoot on this part of the frame. Let's see if it's a catch. It's a one, a good second line. And now it's could be traveling. No, still on time to make the pass. This is the 3 passes. Just remind you in Tchoukball, 3 passes are the maximum.
But it's different when
you start from the point, yeah.
Yeah, then you have the first one that it's free.
You have 4 passes, 30 to 35. The gap a little bit more wider than the one we saw in the first period. I want to see that. Momentum is still not that much high, but is still there. Is like still the same. This is good for the Swiss girls.
Which means they are maintaining their lead, not really increasing it or anything, but they are still on the lead.
Indeed, that's the right things. As you see, just 1 point differences between Switzerland B and Germany on the second period, 17 to 16. In the first period is 18-14, which means that Switzerland B is maintaining, is playing to maintain. This is the most important part for me.
Yeah, but maybe they are able to identify what they could do to inverse that tendency, Germany, because 5 points can swap pretty quickly in either side.
I really agree with you, Samuel. So we'll take a little break, refill my bottle of water, because the third period is like it's coming right next. And here we are for the last half of this match. German coach is talking. He needs to make something. He needs to create. And the player needs to make something. As a sports person, have you had the opportunity to play some sports games?
Um,
Not just Tchoukball, I mean in general.
Not at a super high level. I played for 2 years in the local volleyball championship,
That's nice.
but we just created teams with some friends, so it was the lowest level.
Okay, but it's fine. Just having fun is fine.
Yep.
I think so. The coach can do something like making the idea how you need to play,
Absolutely.
but in the end, they are the player who needs to do stuff. So as well, when you want to change on the fly, is the player the first one who feeling the things, you know? So it's something that you talk, you say, but afterwards are the player there who need to create magic.
Did you see the fault of Switzerland?
There? I was a traveling.
Okay.
It was a traveling. I was like, which fault? Sorry. Okay, yeah, understood. It was a traveling indeed. Switzerland now, I think as well, need just to relax and try to play their best. Let's see what they will do. Because as well, the Swiss girls are playing just such good and clean tchoukball. Such a clean tchoukball that is really important.
And you could see the referee behind the frame made a gesture to indicate he did not see clearly what happened, and he asked for the second referee in the middle of the court for his decision, and he said to give the point to Switzerland.
The funny part is, you say, of course, right, the second referee, which is the main one.
Oh.
So it should be the first referee, and because you can, like, it's something that you try not to do so much, but you can overrule. Like, the main is, if you say main is a point, is a point. Of course, you can change, you say, no, I saw it, I see it this way, so you can change, but normally you see the main is the one who overruled the calls from the frame ones. And this one is really important to remember that. Dizzy doing nice high shoot. Magna was not there with her hands.
Yeah, the ball hit her arms and the ball got off to the side.
I am just checking one thing. Okay, normally the Merian, she's a right winger as we have here on the paper. But because they changed Cruz, they play still with the 3. No, Cruz is there.
Yep.
So now they're playing a 4-3. I need to see after. No, they play still with the. I think Cruz was just on the opposite side, so she played as a libero for the moment.
We saw maybe 1 or 2 times during the second period Cruz actually attacking. Is that something that
with the libero you can do that because you are just running in a short amount. You're running a lot, but you short for a short amount.
Oh, because you are always on second line.
Yes. And so it's normal when you have a defender. She has the idea of I'm moving straight forward, so I can try to shoot and see that. She tried to do that always on the right side. Because I imagine that the idea, and I imagine it this way, I'm not saying it's like that. The idea is I'm good right shooter, so I'm moving always on that moment, on that side, because I can do that. Traveling called by the referee.
Can you remind me exactly the number of steps you're allowed to do once you catch the ball?
This is a trivia for me. It's a three steps.
So,
Is it 3 steps when you get the ball?
so you can see sometimes the players would jump to catch the
Yeah.
ball in the air so that they have 3 steps before they jump, let's say, to
After.
attack.
After.
Yeah, after they... Oh, yeah.
You see, before I was like... Well, anyway, yeah, it's after. That's why many times you're trying to jump before, so that you can have the first step, which is like the 0, like before, so that you can have much more speed. The thing is, sometimes you don't feel it, that when you catch the ball, you still have the first step on the ground.
Yeah.
So that's why normally they call traveling. And remember that, if you jump, you go down with both steps.
That's true.
Either if you go on the same moment, is 2. Just to make no exemption that, oh no, she for 0.1 second step down with the 1 steps instead of the other, yada. So Dizzy, now they are trying to move with Rostock A good catch by the Swiss girls, which now they are trying to move on the opposite side, and this is a given point. The gap is closing.
Yeah, it's really going up and down for both teams in this third period.
Traveling indeed.
I'm pretty sure I saw a 7 points gap to Switzerland after maybe 2 minutes of this third period. So both teams are really catching their momentums.
They stole it right, and it was a nice point by Rostock.
A really strong shot.
She was like, I want to break the wall.
And she did.
Oh, a little mistake by the Swiss girls, which are trying to create more and more. Up to 3 points, they need to get back on the feet. But this one is a nice one from Koya.
Quite a high angle. I believe that was almost more than 90 degrees.
And the funny part, they are trying to shoot higher. I think they understood that the Swiss are not really there with their hands.
Yeah. What can you do when you notice that? Will you...
You try to stay more high. You have two possibilities. Or the easiest one, stay more higher. So you're not falling down straight away. You keep your I was looking to say like your core more down, like you want to. I make you understanding this way. You're trying to stay in this more in this stay, so you have the catch more higher like this. So you have the possibility to move more your arms. Sorry guys, I cannot show you. First of all, will be really a bad vision for you, and second of all, because we don't have the camera. But anyway, the thing is, you can stay more down, but not going down with your knees. So you have like your bottom more high, or a second possibility, your hands high. You don't, because normally in tchoukball you try to keep your hands low because the shoot is going really fast, so you're trying to go really there. But you need to keep your hands more like middle ground, like in the middle, between high and low, so afterwards you decide that. Ace passes. Anyway, a mistake by the Germans, which was looking to cover the gap between 1 point.
And I believe they are looking to switch sides.
This is something that we do normally as well in tchoukball. You are not really play on the same field if it's not a really fast play, a counter-attack after a fall. Because it's really easy for the defense be already there, you know?
Yeah. And right now the libero hitting.
I need something from the please social media, anyone. I want to have a comparison between the Cesar from Spain celebration and Cruz one, because it's so similar. Magna, wow, what was that? It was an amazing one by her. Second line on the run, and afterwards the Germans catch the ball. I want that. Please, socials, do that, because you will make me the happiest person in my life. And a good point for Germany, which is still 2 points gap.
We have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Anything could happen. Ooh.
Good job.
Nice commitment by the German girls to catch that ball.
But still, the Swiss now is coming on the left. Touch the line.
A little too excited about this attack. You can see the Swiss coach, Yanis Bruin, who is also playing for Swiss men team A, is saying quite a lot of things from the side of the court.
I mean, coach can talk. Of course, I'm thinking about that maybe they are trying to create, try to navigate, because this is really an important match for them as well. And looking at the point, you're like, I want to help them understand. Because sometimes when you are in this kind of matches, you are not like mentally looking in a clean way, the coach which is outside can do. And so he can just adjust the things. Rostock as the last one.
But that is also quite dangerous if you try to micromanage everything. Then you could confuse your player and get them out of focus.
Yeah. This is something that you need to understand when you need to speak and when you do not need to speak.
But I would believe with his experience as a player, he has quite some insight on when and what to say.
I hope so.
It seems to work.
It seems. You never know what will happen in the future. In the next time, you will see these two teams.
And
you see Tara.
great second line defense from Tara Granea.
And now they're trying again to shoot. And another thing which I think is good, after you see a couple of times trying to shoot and not going well, change side.
Yep.
Because if you continue with that, you are in the momentum, so it's much more easier for you to defend.
And also,
in my personal opinion, of course.
My brother told me, often, if you have one player that finds the way to score more often, you will try to make him shoot more often as well.
Your brother is the one who wants to win. I mean, I love to see, this is my personal point of view. Of course, we are talking about a different level of Tchoukball. Your brother's playing on the high level, I'm playing the low level. So it's something that is normal. In my level, it's more like, of course, if you want to win and you are a competitive person, if you see a player shooting all the time and make a point, you do all the time. You're not like stop the count for him, to stop the momentum. But it's nice to have all the team on the field. You know, like having one person hot, and you're the one getting cold because they don't have any more the ball.
Yeah. And sometimes in some high-stakes match, let's say, sometimes you really have to try and unlock again a player who has been struggling for a few points, and
sometimes getting out and changing for like a minute or two is important. Like you get out and be like, take a break, see the defense, how he's move. That's it. Fair enough. Because from outside you see much better, of course, how the people moving. 1 point difference. The match is getting back to some of the most important things. This is something that you're looking for. The Swiss girl now, they are trying to regain the gap, touch the line. Important one for Germany.
And right now, as we approach 2 minutes left in this match, mistakes are gonna cost more and more and more.
Indeed, that's the right things, and this is another mistake. Magglingen is good. I'd be like, keep calm, guys, keep calm.
Yeah, I just heard from the mic, tranquille, which means calm.
I don't know if it was her or was the person who was moving the camera.
Maybe.
Maybe it's someone who's supporting the Swiss girl, so was like, tranquille. Oh, okay. Could be her. I'm not joking about that. But now it's the draw. Remember that. If the two teams draw, we don't have overtime. We're going to with a draw.
And it's the first time since the first period that we have a draw in points.
Indeed. So now the Swiss girls are trying to make something number 53. A good catch by the Germans. A second pass is there. She needs to pass and shoot. Let's see what will happen. It's a good catch by the Swiss. Cruz passing to her teammates. Maybe they will try to use all the passes. Why? You need to try to shoot.
Yeah.
No, he's fine.
She had lost all her momentum to jump and shoot.
Good catch. The Swiss seems like has on his position. A good one. Second line. Close.
Really making the difference now as we have 40 seconds left.
I have a question, but I will make it later on. A catch, and now again Cruz.
And Cruz again.
And now it's a catch. Attention, they can play with time. Relax and make their play, Germany.
That is an awkward spot to shoot.
Oof.
And the ball is transferred to Switzerland.
Now they can play really calm. They have everything to lose, nothing to lose now. Just a regular shoot can be enough. Second line is Germany.
But
Wait.
both players got in the way of each other. I wonder if
I would say, just to make clear, the Swiss girl was on the way of the German because it was a German ball.
Yeah, I wonder what would be going on if they can give one try for Germany again.
I don't know, because normally could be maybe 1 or 2 seconds. I imagine, because the call was a 1 or 2 seconds. But I don't know if they will give just the 1 second or more. They call the captains.
By that thumbs up sign.
Yeah, you see the thumbs up, is called the captain.
And the main referee was making 3 signs?
3 seconds maybe. He say, I call the full with the 3 second and I call the timeout at 3 seconds. So we will do a 3 second play, which Germany has the possibility to draw, but they need to make the right choice. They send Rostock on that side. I think the game will be like pass the ball to Rostock, Rostock shoot. Let's see what happens. Is the camera here below? I see here. I hear some Germans say, "Let's go Deutschland."
Maybe there's a mic.
Yeah, they all the cameras
where the people are sitting down.
Now all the defense over there. Rostock the shoot.
And they are able to
It's
score.
a draw. See Rostock. How she's happy.
But the referee called for frame. The referee called for...
No! I start to celebrate Rostock, but it was a frame call, unfortunately for her.
Give the both teams a very warm applause for the
really intense
match.
end of the match.
The momentum is everything here.
That was quite an interesting match to see.
This is a match that you need to see. See Germany, 15-11. It could be a draw, but in the end, is Switzerland be winning by 1? It was a nice one, isn't it?
It was a very nice one. A little bit heartbreaking, but not too much, since it's still the women round robin, as you can see on your screen. And anyway, since only 4 teams are playing, apart from Switzerland B, Germany is
always in the semi-final. Yeah,
exactly.
We'll take a break. We'll see you later with the next match we have online. So stay tuned.
Stay absolutely tuned, because we have Swiss men team coming up against Czechia, I believe.
You think so? I think so as well. See you in a bit.